us on the broadcast, sharing all those updates with our viewers. Meanwhile, we're shifting our focus to certain developments that we're tracking from Los Angeles. Fire crews are continuing their battle against the devastating wildfires in the city. Now, the two largest blazes, the Palisades fire and the Eaton fire, are still burning, with authorities on high alert due to ongoing high winds. Now, as of the latest, the Palisades fire has scorched about 23,713 acres and is just 14% contained. This is the very same blaze that has caused the most destruction in the area. The Eaton fire, on the other hand, that is the second largest blaze, has burned 14,117 acres and is 33% contained. Firefighters have been able to prevent further spread thanks to an increased number of crews on the ground, but challenges of course remain as the Santa Ana winds continue to fuel the fire. In fact, weather forecasts warn that these winds, which caused rapid growth of the fire last week, will still persist until Wednesday evening, that is tomorrow evening, with a red flag warning in place for the entire county. Remember, LA is the richest county in the richest country. So this is of course raising a lot of questions as to whether authorities were prepared or not. But as of the latest that we're tracking, the wind-fed wildfires in Los Angeles have killed at least 24 people and have swept through 40,000 acres. There are a total of 5 fires that were burning, and cumulatively they have scorched 40,000 acres in the city. They have destroyed entire communities and more than 12,300 structures, including countless homes, and have also threatened iconic landmarks in and around the city. Brian, my colleague with us. Brian, tragic news we're tracking this morning. The death toll due to the wildfires has risen to 24 in Los Angeles.
Well, Pia, definitely now the wildfire that is raging across LA County continue to present significant challenges as high-speed Santa Ana winds also fuel their rapid speed. Like you mentioned, also definitely Palisades fire, which is the largest fire, has burned 23,000, more than rather 23,000 acres, and that remains 14% contained. Whereas Eaton fire, which is the second largest blaze, has scorched 14,000 acres and is 33% contained as well. Now, the historic Santa Ana winds also is responsible for the explosive growth of the fires last week also, and are now expected to persist also in today morning also, evening rather, with a red flag warning also that is in effect from LA County. And the wind speeds are also projected to ease after today morning, today evening, also leading to more moderate conditions that could aid firefighting efforts as well. Now, fire officials report that increased ground crews have managed to prevent significant flares-ups and stops further spread of the fires. There have been 10 arrests also that have been made for looting and arson in connection to the wildfires. The LA County Sheriff's Department has also implemented a major curfew in evacuation order areas from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., which is being strictly enforced. And unfortunately, 24 lives have also been lost. Even President Biden also emphasized the federal government's commitment to aiding California and says that they have no other high priority than the safety of the people in Los Angeles, and also highlighted the monumental task ahead, which includes clearing debris or distributing emergency supplies and providing financial assistance to victims. Even Vice President Kamala Harris, who is herself a California native and whose LA home has also been threatened by the fires, called the situation a dangerous and unprecedented crisis, and urged residents also to remain vigilant, and also praised the courage, heroism and generosity that is played by both first responders and community members during the very disaster as well. Yes. Yeah.
Indeed, Brian, and speaking of communities remaining vigilant, the National Weather Service has issued its most serious advisory till now. It's referred to